During World War II, soldiers faced challenges that went far beyond enemy fire. Rations were often limited, fresh produce was scarce, and honestly, maintaining proper nutrition could mean the difference between life and death. In response, resourceful troops and survival experts relied on a clever foraging trick that kept them fed and healthy without the need for synthetic supplements or vitamin pills. This method not only demonstrates the ingenuity of soldiers in wartime, but also offers practical lessons for modern survivalists, bushcraft enthusiasts, and, well, anyone interested in historical self-reliance. The trick was identifying nutrient-rich wild plants soldiers could easily forage. All over Europe and the Pacific, soldiers discovered that the forests, fields and riverbanks held edible treasures. From dandelion leaves to nettles and from wild onions to berries, these plants were packed with vitamins and minerals essential for preventing deficiencies like scurvy or anemia. The key was learning to recognize which plants were safe to eat and how to harvest them without depleting the local ecosystem. Troops often received quick training from more experienced foragers or relied on field manuals, but much of the knowledge came from observation, experimentation, and, sharing tips between units. Today, anyone interested in historical survival methods can replicate this approach by studying local edible flora, practicing identification, and integrating wild plants into meals. Preparation and simple processing made wild foods digestible and nutritious. Raw plants weren't always ideal for consumption, especially for soldiers on the move. Leaves like nettle needed to be blanched or lightly boiled to neutralize stinging hairs, while roots often required peeling and roasting. Soldiers learned quick portable methods, boiling small amounts of water over a field stove, creating makeshift griddles with tin cans or steaming leaves wrapped in available cloth. The processing not only made the plants safe to eat, but also enhanced their digestibility and flavour. Modern bushcraft practitioners can apply these same principles when foraging. Minimal processing retains nutrients while improving palatability and, honestly, reducing the risk of gastrointestinal upset. One of the most ingenious aspects of this World War II trick was how soldiers supplemented their standard rations. Canned meat, hardtack and powdered milk provided calories but lacked fresh micronutrients. By adding a handful of foraged greens or berries to their meals, troops significantly improved their overall nutrition. This strategy also encouraged creativity. Roots could be grated into porridge, leaves tossed into soups, and berries eaten as a snack or dried for later. Today, survivalists or modern homesteaders can adopt the same approach. Combining wild edibles with stored staples enhances both flavour and nutrition, all while, reducing dependency on commercial supplements. The trick relied on practical rules for safe and sustainable foraging. Even with the best intentions, foraging can be risky. Soldiers developed simple guidelines. Only eat plants you could positively identify, avoid areas likely contaminated by chemicals or waste, and never take more than what was needed. These rules ensured both safety and long-term sustainability, preserving the ecosystem for future use. Modern enthusiasts can benefit from the same principles. Before consuming any wild plant, it is crucial to study identification guides, practice under controlled conditions, and respect the environment to maintain a reliable source of nutrition. Applications for survival, camping, and modern homesteading. The World War II foraging trick is far from obsolete. It offers immediate applications for anyone practicing survival skills, bushcraft, or homesteading. For campers, understanding which local plants provide essential vitamins can, reduce reliance on packed supplements. For homesteaders, incorporating forage foods into seasonal meals introduces variety and resilience to the diet. Even urban gardeners can use this knowledge. Many edible plants like dandelion, chickweed and purslane grow wild along sidewalks and in parks, ready to be harvested safely with proper identification. The principle remains the same as it did for soldiers. Knowledge, observation and thoughtful preparation create a reliable, nutrient-rich supplement without relying on manufactured products. Why this knowledge is still valuable today. In an age dominated by convenience and processed foods, the lesson of World War II foragers remains striking. Soldiers survived and thrived by connecting directly with their environment, observing local plant life, and applying practical preparation techniques. This approach fosters self-reliance, enhances survival skills, and honestly deepens understanding of ecological systems. Whether preparing for a long camping trip, practicing bushcraft, or exploring historical survival methods, these techniques offer tangible, actionable knowledge that is both sustainable and effective. The World War II foraging trick demonstrates that vitamins and minerals do not necessarily require modern pills or supplements. With knowledge, preparation and respect for the environment, anyone can turn wild plants into a dependable source of nutrition. From boosting energy in challenging conditions to diversifying meals in modern homesteads, the principles remain timeless. Embracing this method connects us to the resourcefulness of soldiers past and equips us with skills that are practical, sustainable, and, well, surprisingly powerful. If you found this guide valuable and want more historically proven survival tips, foraging methods, and practical bushcraft techniques, make sure to subscribe to Backyard Wisdom and share this video with fellow enthusiasts. Applying these old-world methods today ensures you are prepared, self-reliant, and connected to the knowledge that has sustained people for centuries.